How to make a brochure in Canva. Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video, I'll be showing you guys how you can create a brochure in Canva. Now, creating a brochure can be done for multiple different purposes, whether you're advertising or you want to get your brand name out there, or you are any educational institution and you are trying to advertise an event. So let's get started. So brochures can be a great way to get any type of information out there. Now, brochures have different sizes and you might have different requirements for your brochure. When you head on over to Canva, and if you haven't signed up for Canva already, you can sign up completely for free. All you need is your email address. Now, I have already done that, so I have created my account using my email address, and after that, we are going to click on the search bar, and if you have your own custom size already, you're gonna click on custom size and enter the size. If you don't know what type of brochure you're creating or what size you want to create, you can search for brochure over here, and once you search for brochure, you will see this over here, and we can see we have several different sizes. Now, mostly these are developed in two different ways. Either they can be vertical, horizontal, and they can either be 1 page or 3 pages. This is when I'm talking about physical brochures. If you're creating a virtual brochure, it's basically going to be a straight image. Now, I want to build a blank brochure, and I think I want to go with a tri-page layout simply because I personally like this. And I want it to be for my salon, for my hair salon. So for that, I'm just going to scroll down and I'm going to take a look at a couple of different templates. Now I want to go for something that's nice and simple, which can be customized to my liking. I think I'm going to go with this one, even though this is for like this orange thing, but I'm going to click on customize template and I'm going to customize this. Now you will see there are 2 pages in the brochure. This is going to be on one side and this is going to be on the other. So this is how your brochures are designed. Starting off, I'm going to remove the image from here, and we're going to remove the background images like so. Now you can go onto the left and then click on uploads to upload your own images. I am going to be using some royalty-free images from Canva, and I'm just going to search in elements, and I'm going to search for Salon over here, and I'm going to go into photos, and we're just going to use this image, and I'm going to click on edit. We're going to resize this, crop this like so, and I'm just going to make it fit right in the middle, so it just should look perfectly sized like this. I'm going to move this around so this part is in the center. Then on the top, I'm going to add lilies, and then below that, I'm going to write hair salon. And after that, I'm just going to select this, go into the color, and I think I'm going to go with a dark red color. So on the left, I'm going to click on add new color, and we're going to add a new color like so. I'm going to delete this icon that has been added. So I'm just going to select it and delete. If you have your own brand logo, you can upload that over here as well. And I want to add another hairstyling image on the left. So we're just going to crop this a bit. Once I do that, I'm just going to resize it and place it right over here. Once I do that, we are going to just add a coat. Get your own or styles that make you glow, just like that. And I'm just going to add that. From there, I can add some content about my services, what my hair salon is about, what type of services I have, and my contact information. If you scroll down, you're going to design it the same way. So we're going to do this step by step. We provide all kinds of hair services, including haircuts, hair trims, baby cuts, hair dye, highlights, balayage, and balayage like this. And after that, I'm going to remove the space from here, and now I think it looks better. Now on the right, we're going to add the about. So we started our journey from 2020 in a small building, cutting hair for friends. And whatever story you want to write, you can write that over here. Now, this is the original color scheme. If you want to change that, you can do that as well. So I'm going to click on these blocks and I'm going to change the color scheme like so. Now, let's say I don't want this image section here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to delete this. Then I'm going to delete the content within this. And let's say I want the entire side to be colored. So I'm just going to hold this square and then move it to the bottom and click on this and then do this. And let's say I want to add images in the, fully colored sections. So I'm going to remove all of this from here. Then I'm going to change the color, and you can make this multicolor as well. So let's say I want to add like a yellowy color. We can do that as well, but I don't actually want to. I'm just going to go with this pink red. And we want to add images, so we can do that over here. And I'm just going to crop this so it fits a bit better like this. And I'm going to ensure that it fits nicely, just like so. And then from here, I can add another image or more text. Once you've completed your design, you're going to title it on your top right. So this is my brochure for whatever brand it is. Then you're going to click on share on the top right, and then you can proceed with clicking on download, and you can download the 2 pages. When you're printing this, one side is going to be printed on one side, and the second page is going to be printed on the same side of the same page. This will make it a foldable brochure, which can be folded into a really thin piece of paper. Now you can download this as a PDF print, which is best for printing, and I do recommend saving it as a PDF print when you are trying to create brochures that are printable. Now, if you are someone that wants to get started from scratch, then you can go back into Canva templates and build a blank brochure. You can take a look at the size of brochures. They are 297 by 210 mm, so you can even go into custom size. When you create your blank brochure, you just need to divide it into 3 sections. You guys will see these grid lines when you open up a blank template for a brochure. However, if you do not pick the blank template for a brochure and enter your own custom size, then you can divide it in 3 equal parts very simply, and I'm just going to show that to you very quickly. So let's say I'm going to go with mm, and the width is 240, let's say, and the height was like 290. This is just an estimation. And I'm going to click on create new design. When you have something like this, when you're not certain about how are you supposed to divide it in 3 parts, just go into elements and then click on shapes. Once you do that, pick a square shape, add that square, and just expand it to the top and bottom. Now, if you copy and paste it 3 times, you're going to see how much space is left. So this is a pretty decent amount of space. Cover half that space on both sides, like this, and then delete the 2 that you copied. Then you're going to copy and paste it, and now you guys can see that all of these fit perfectly like so, and we have these little lines as guidance indicators. And then you can just change the colors so you have this really nice guide. I hope you guys found this video helpful, and you are now able to get started with building your own brochures using Canva. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe.